So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. That's me on the sign because JeffMan316 Live. That's usually where on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, we watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media. Then this one, you're going to see the haul portion of my weekly video. Usually I used to do it in one, now I break it into two. So go back and watch the hunt part. I'll just go ahead and tell you anything that I bought this week from this week's releases is what I'm going to show. And I didn't really buy anything in stores because I'm not picking up any duplicate titles if I can help it, like those retro slipcovers. They're nice looking, but it was movies I already owned. So, I might do something later if I decide. But I don't buy as many toys either. But one of the things I was looking for was that new Netflix Raw display, and I did. My wife found it, and then I went in there after her, and I showed you guys some footage. But there was one figure in there that I wanted to pick up specifically. I don't have a lot of Liv Morgan figures, and I know these is probably just a repackage of like the one I think that she was in a double pack. So I went ahead and picked up this Liv Morgan figure. So I've got her rookie figure, the Elite, that's I got in a protective case. But other than that, I think I got rid of my other figures of hers. So I thought it would be nice to get a cheap Liv Morgan figure since, she's been so popular lately. So the first thing that I've got in here is my pickups. I don't think I showed these last week from the Amazon 3 for 33 sale. I had a majority of those movies, but there was a few that I, held out picking up. So two of them came in and without a slipcover. They've been out for a while, so I wasn't expecting any of these to have a slipcover, but one of them did. So the first one I picked up is a Maltese Falcon. That's a classic there. I thought I had this movie. Turns out I only got it on Blu-ray, so I went ahead and upgraded Field of Dreams. This was the 30th anniversary. Shit, I can't believe it's been 30 years. And the last but not least, I've got this movie in the Blu-ray set of Steven Spielberg, but I went ahead and upgraded and got the Sugarland Express. And I actually got the slipcover version. And does the carpet match the drapes? It most certainly does. So that's kind of cool. I actually enjoyed this movie. It's been a while since I watched it, but I remember watching it when I got that Spielberg set. I don't even remember what year this was. Anybody remember? 1974. Story by Steven Spielberg, directed by Steven Spielberg. Zanuck Brown production. They helped him produce Jaws. It's got Goldie Hawn, co-starring Ben Johnson, Michael Sachs, William Atherton. Music by John Williams. I didn't know John Williams did the score of that. So, got those three for 33. And I know a lot of people were having trouble. They were rotating some titles. So sometimes one would be on the list and one sometimes it wouldn't be. So this is a movie that I picked up online. I did not buy this in a store. I think it was eBay. Don't quote me on that. Can't remember if it was eBay or whether it was Macari. But either way, I've been watching it for a while because I missed out on it. This is a movie that I thought I ordered during one of the, I think, not Vinegar Syndrome. It was a sale, some sale online. TerraVision is who made it. And then I ended up thinking I put it in an order and then I didn't. And when I got my package, by the time I realized that I'd forgotten to order it, it was sold out. It was Dante's Inferno. This is the slipcover version. And I will go ahead and tell you the carpet doesn't match the drapes in this case. So if you find it online in any store, it's not going to have a slipcover. So the limited edition slipcover is why it's worth a lot now. I've got this saved on in my eBay searches, and when it comes up, if it was a decent price, I was going to get it. I got this movie more for historical purposes. It was made in 1911. 71 minutes. This has got the tinted version of Inferno from the TerraVision's 2024 restoration. It's got a red tint version from a 2022 restoration. It's got the black and white version modified by TerraVision. It's got a black and white version, alternate restoration cut. Lots of cuts of the movie. It's got a booklet inside. It's got a new score, several new scores, and new commentary. So I got this more for historical purposes. Dante's Inferno. The next three, it's kind of a weird mix. It's like no real, these are all catalog titles, and one of them was one that was pretty obscure that a lot of people didn't think would come out. The first one, though, is a Criterion collection. I know I should have waited and got it for 50% off, but I had some credit. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. I had some credit there, and I was like, it basically cost me hardly nothing, something that I had to return. So I went ahead and got JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, a Richard Pryor film. So Richard Pryor produced it and directed and starred in it. Music is by Herbie Hancock. I thought that was kind of cool. But this is a movie that I remember when I was young. I was really into Richard Pryor movies, you know, like Silver Streak, all the movies he did with Gene Wilder, you know, Stir Crazy. And so he obviously did stand-up comedy as well. And so I remember, you know, loving and watching everything that he did. And then all of a sudden, JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling came out. What year did this come out? 1986. Basically, when he was in his heyday, I guess he thought he, you know, pretty much could do anything and anybody would go see it. And I remember turning it on and watching this, and my dad was basically telling me, it's not going to be what you think it is. You know, it's not going to be a typical Richard Pryor movie. I didn't know going into it that it was basically like a biopic of the trials and tribulations that he went through in his life, kind of based on that. And I remember watching it going, what in the hell is this?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Yeah, so I was like, what is this? Now, as I've gotten older or whatever, I come to appreciate it, and I really like movies like this, and I love Richard Pryor. So I do not own any type of physical media of JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. I never bought it on anything. So got the Criterion collection. If you don't want to buy it now, wait until they do their next 50% off sale. I recommend the movie. Pick it up. The next movie is the one I was talking about where it was pretty obscure. It's another Arrow release, and it's the movie Incubus starring William Shatner. I might talk about this in another video, but it's pretty infamous.
Wow, the infamous? Infamous?
Yeah, infamous. About the release, man. There was a lot of people associated with died before and after it came out. William Shatner's in it, but it's not in English. It's in a language, a weird language. Look, it says, the eccentric director, which was Leslie Stevens, insisted that the movie be filmed in the obscure Esperanto language, and it ensured it would fail to receive any distribution. And so I remember reading an article saying that William Shatner mispronounced a lot of the words. Like he was doing like French and pronunciations of some of the words. Now, I will say the normal release, it's got the carpet does match the drapes. But I went to reverse it. The reversible cover artwork is the same as just in Spanish or whatever that Esperanto language is. I don't know what that is. I said Spanish. I know that's not right. But this is the 4K version of it. So it's got a 4K Blu-ray presentation and Dolby Vision HDR compatible. A bunch of special features. It's got a commentary from writer and historian who was the author of the Outer Limits Companion. Audio commentary by star William Shatner. Archive audio commentary by Anthony Taylor. So it's got a bunch of audio commentaries, and it's got the alternate 1.31 to 1.37 to 1 presentation of the film also in 1080p only. So this has got a lot of special features, but I just want for like another one for historical purposes to go back and watch, you know, the utter chaos of trying to get that movie released. Last but not least, another one that's most people would say based on the ending, it's fucked up the historical aspect of the movie.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to them. Earmuffs. They can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
But I got the Arrow release of Inglourious Bastards. And I love the way they're doing these releases now with this slipcover. Instead of having the contents just falling out. And I also love that we're getting all this Tarantino 4K love. So here is the inside case, which matches most of the common artwork you've seen for the movie. It's got a coaster. And it's got a poster, and I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Oh!
I'm not going to unfold it. It's basically the artwork. If you look, the main poster artwork on one side and the new artwork that was on the outside case, which I can show you again if you want to see it. And then it's got this awesome book that's made like a movie mag. Lots of photos. I love this movie. I know a lot of people, didn't like it because it's, kind of got historical context around it, or whatever. But I just remember loving everything about it. I love Brad Pitt's performance in this. I think it's one of Tarantino's best movies, cinematography wise. I like the fact that he's got Eli Roth playing in it as the Bear Jew. That was one of my favorite characters in this. I just think it's got a lot of eccentric characters. It's got a 2-disc, and the first disc is the feature in 4K, and the second disc is all the Blu-ray extras. So I've already heard a lot of people saying the transfer is pretty much the same as the other 4K. But I went ahead and picked it up. So, that was it. It was not a lot that came out this week. Got 2 Arrow titles of Criterion. Basically, the Dante's Inferno, which is TerraVision, and I got my 3 for $33 Amazon, and I got the Liv Morgan figure. So, what did you pick up this week? Anything? I've got more movies than this. I had some pre-orders coming in, but I wanted to remind you guys I don't show anything other than what came out on release week. So I need to start taking more photos of this stuff because a lot of people ask me stuff out afterwards. And you can come over by supporting me on Instagram, JeffMan316. Any of my other socials are listed down below. Support me any way you can. The stuff, if you wanted to PayPal me or support me that way, is also down there. But otherwise, the best way you can do it is what I always tell everybody. Like every video, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that normal YouTube stuff. If you are a subscriber, you rock. Hit the notification bell because all my subscribers will know when I post new videos. I got a new year starting. Got my Jeffy Awards video I'm compiling. I got a lot of people that are helping me this year, so it's taking a little longer. Once I get it, I'll do my part and then edit in the video, the video clips that people are sending me. So really looking forward to compiling that. I got a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel. So watch everything, support me, and share the content and let everybody know to come by, especially for the live streams, and join us and have some fun on the channel. So I really appreciate it, everybody, and here's hoping we all have a great 2025. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, don't go out that door. We're on the 4th floor. What are you doing? Hey!